What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl Alyssa back here again with another one for you guys. So I'm gonna go over what it's been like on the dedicated Walmart account with Western Express. I've been doing it now for a month. This past week just made it exactly 4 weeks. It's also been exactly 3 months since I've been driving. I've actually been able to look at some other companies, but unfortunately everything I'm looking at requires at least a year of experience or 6 months. So yeah, not too many great things I'm seeing for 3 months, but there's options, you know what I mean? But I will say I do like the Walmart account. I've actually been able to feel like a normal person again. I asked my DM about it and he was able to get me onto it within a week. And I started on a Tuesday. So now I work Tuesday to Saturday and then I'm off Sunday and Monday. And I actually realized, like, if I start early on a Saturday, so I'll start like 4 a.m. and I'll get done early. So I'll be home by like between 4 and 6 p.m. on a Saturday. So I still have my Saturday night, still have my Sunday off and my Monday. And then I go in for Tuesday and I get there about 6 a.m. My DM told me that I can get there between 7 and 8, but I just get there at 6 because, like I said, the earlier you start, the earlier you shut down for the day, because they go based off your 11-hour and your 70-hour, and that's how they determine what you can do throughout the day. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. So I'm gonna kind of let you guys know what a day in the life is like driving for Walmart. Let me tell you, these guys got it good, okay? Like, you need to have 30 months of experience in order to actually drive for Walmart. But yeah, clearly I don't have that much or anywhere near that much. But if I did, I would absolutely try to drive for them. They got it made, quite honestly. And then something that also people don't know, if you are a Walmart associate, like you work at the Walmarts and stuff, they have a driver program for you guys. So like, even if you don't have a CDL, they have a program for Walmart employees to get their CDL and then drive for them with no experience. So I find that pretty dope. Shit almost made me want to go work at Walmart just so I don't know how much time you have to actually work for them before they let you do that, but that's pretty cool to me. Yeah, so anyway, enough of that. I'm gonna let you guys know what it's like for a day in the life driving for Walmart. So like I said, I get there on a Tuesday. I get there about 6 a.m. I check in, they give me my load, and then they give me the zone that I need to go find my trailer in. Usually you get a load from there and you go drop it off at another Walmart, and then when you drop it at the Walmart, it'll tell you if it's GM, meaning general merchandise, so you'll be carrying batteries, clothes, toys, shit like that, or it's gonna be grocery, which is self-explanatory. And then you're gonna find the right dock that it needs to go in, back into the dock, and then you'll most likely take an empty trailer from that Walmart and bring it either back to your distribution center or somewhere else. When you're dropping off a load to the Walmart, you have to put the paperwork in the back. You have to have a padlock. They want you to have your own padlock. They want you to lock up the load even with the seal on it. And even if the trailer is empty, they still want you to put your padlock on there. And then once you're done with everything, they give you, you make a copy, or they give you back the original copy, depending on where you go. You scan that into your TransFlow, and that's how they can see that you delivered the load. A lot of the times, too, they'll have you pick up pallets, like a trailer with pallets on it, and then you'll bring it to the pallet yard and drop it there, and then you'll get an empty trailer from there and bring it back to your distribution center. So you always start out at your distribution center. They give you your first load, and you go from there. You also have a trip sheet, and on the trip sheet, they want to know your odometer, they want to know the begin time, your departure time, the date, the trailer, and then yeah, you just keep track of that, because that's how they track your miles. And then, as I said, when you're done with each load, you call into the transportation office and Then they want to know, at the end of telling them all of that stuff, they want to know how much hours you have left on your 11 and your 70. So that's how they can know what load to give you next, if you can take more for the day or whatever is going to be for tomorrow or whatever. And then also keep track of how much hours you got left to drive for the week. So yeah, I mean, it's been pretty smooth. Other days you'll go to a vendor. Vendor just means, you know, like a regular shipper, like you would do with a regular job. You'll go there with with an empty trailer. You'll either drop the trailer in a dock and wait for a live load, or you'll drop the trailer and then pick up something that's already preloaded and then go drop it where it needs to go, usually back to a distribution center. And then when you get to a distribution center, I will say, if you're considering driving for Walmart though, you need to be good at parking. You need to have your parking down packed, because I don't know if any of you have ever delivered to a distribution center for Walmart, you'll know that some of the spaces are tight. Like when you're trying to drop those empty trailers off, them spaces be tight. So you kind of have to know how to park. Like, it's not one of those things where you're going to be able to just pull in and back in. Nah, you got to know how to actually back in. And you're not going to really have people there to help you. It's not like when you get to a shipper and there's multiple people out there waiting. Nah, it's usually just the yard jockeys. You might have a couple other guys, but for the most part, you're not going to get much help out there. You're going to have to ask for it. Like, nobody's going to come to your rescue. So I would recommend, if you want to do this, definitely know how to park. When you're driving into the DC, and you give them the paperwork and everything, they'll tell you what zone to go drop it off in, and you'll see the letters above the trailers when you're driving around, and just drop it in the appropriate zone if you see an empty spot there. So like I said, you have to know how to park, because there's plenty of times where there's only one spot left, and if you don't know how to get it, don't think that you could just wait till you see a spot that's 2-3 of them open and you can do your best. And no, you got to make sure you know what you're doing, get into those spots. And this month has definitely tightened me up on parking, like I will say. Definitely has been good for that experience for sure. My first month, I was not able to do it like that. I was looking for anything that I could just straight back into, or anything with 2-3 lanes open so I could just back in and not have to worry about hitting a trailer or anything. Now I don't get anxiety when I'm pulling up to a ship or anything, backing into a dock or anything. I know what I need to do, and I do it, and I get in there, take my time. And yeah, I've definitely come a long way from my first month to now my third month. And yeah, I'm proud of myself. I stay pretty local. Pretty local. I only go to like upstate New York. I go to Jersey. I go to other places in Pennsylvania. There's been a few times where I've ended up in Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut. But for the most part, I don't go far anymore. And there's been nights too where, like this past week, I ended up being somewhere like 30 minutes from my house. So that night I shut down and I was able to go home and went back out the next morning. So that's been pretty cool. There's been times where I even just pass my house, and sometimes I'll just stop home and take a shower, get some food, and head back out. So I see why people like local jobs and dedicated jobs. I completely get it now. Like at first I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with staying out on the road. Nah. I like going home. So that's what I'm looking for now. I'm glad that I did this, took the chance to try this out, and I'm actually liking it. As far as the pay though, you can make more money driving with regular Western. With Walmart, you only getting $200 a day. So you're getting $1,000 a week. And, after that, depending on what you got coming out, it's bound to be like $800 a week. Like I said, I was making more just driving with regular Western. If you're getting 5-6 loads a week or over 2,000 miles, you're probably better off staying with that. As for me, yes, money is important, but my time is so much more important. So for me, time is everything. So I like the fact that, like I said, I get home like between 4-6 o'clock p.m. on a Saturday. I have my entire Saturday night. I have my entire Sunday off and my entire Monday. So it's more than enough time to get laundry done, cook, see friends or family if I want to, and work on some of my other things that I have going on. So, and you know, spa day, get my hair done, get my nails done, like get things done. Like I like feeling like I have my time back to myself. So for that, I'm grateful. I know Walmart isn't forever. I know that eventually, because they usually do eventually drop the drivers. It's a temporary thing. So don't think if you get on this account that you're just going to be on it for years on end. I don't think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure like once they're done with you, you go back to your regular Western shit. So I'm just enjoying it while I can. And yeah, going with the flow. And yeah, so it's been pretty cool. Another thing that I do, like when you get to the distribution centers, or the transportation office, I should say, in the distribution center, they always have like coffee or hot chocolate. So I don't drink coffee, but there's always like, I always get hot chocolate. There's always like food and stuff. One day I came in and this guy was on the grill making some big ass steaks. And then they had like vegetarian beans and bread and salad and cookies and juice. There's been days I come in, there's just cake. There's been days I come in, there's a shit ton of sandwiches, pizza. There's always something there where you can grab and go on the road. And, you know, I fill up my container with ice. And there's a microwave. There's things, you know what I mean? There's showers. The showers are only for the Walmart employees, but yeah. There's like I said, the Walmart employees are getting treated great. I see why their turnover rate is very low. They do take care of their drivers, and every time I talk to them, there's something that just sounds better each time. Like I could go into that, but yeah, if I'm still driving trucks after 30 months, I'm applying for Walmart for sure. They got it made. So yeah, that's really all I have for you guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Any questions you have below, I do my best to get back to each and every one of you, and share. And if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.